These 7 courtroom cases have life-changing advice you don't want to miss. Starting off with number 7.
Malini Aba,
Good morning, Your Honor.
your car's been towed.
Yes. Back in December, I took my daughter to an appointment, and they had like an emergency, like a meeting, and I paid for the meter for like an hour and a half, I think, and I literally was there for like 4 hours.
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
I'm not working right now, and I'm gonna start working in June, and I haven't been able to pay the tickets.
All right, just let me say this to you, okay? You explained one parking ticket, and I know that you had put money in the meter, and you had enough money in the meter to park until 9:37 in the morning on December 18th. They issued you a ticket at 10 o'clock, at 10:07. So you were there a half hour after that. That's one ticket, and I understand that. If that was the only ticket that you have, I understand that. But what you didn't tell me was that you had 11 other tickets. You got the tickets, you didn't pay them, you said, forget it, nothing's going to happen. Next thing you know, your car got towed. Right. When did the car get towed?
December, I'm not sure. I think it was,
last December.
yes,
And the car is still in the tow company.
I believe so. Yeah.
Do you know the expenses that you are incurring?
Yes.
Why did it take you so long to come here today?
Because I want to buy a new car. So I went to the DMV and they told me that I owe a lot of money.
There's nothing that you're telling me that makes sense. Nothing. Right? I'm upset, not at you, but for you. Because I'm not sure you realize the predicament that you put yourself in. Your car got towed. This is now May. Your car was towed in December, January, February, March, April, May. 5 months, approximately 150 days. The tow companies usually charge $30 a day for storage. You probably owe $4,500 for storage to the tow company. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
You came in here today with all of these tickets. You give me one explanation. I put money in a meter for one ticket. Forget the red lights, forget all the other tickets, forget the fact that the car's been towed, forget the fact that you're paying $30 a day storage. You don't address any of those things. You get a narrow perspective about this big. So did you think, oh, I'm going to tell the judge about this one ticket?
Sometimes shuts down and chooses to simply ignore the reality rather than face it. This isn't just irresponsibility. It's a psychological defense mechanism called denial. The judge is performing a reality intervention. He is stripping away her defense mechanisms to force her to see the macro picture, the massive debt, instead of the micro picture one. Parking meter. He is testing her executive function, her ability to plan and foresee consequences, which is currently paralyzed by stress.
About this one ticket, he's going to feel so sorry for me, he's going to dismiss everything. It doesn't make any sense.
I didn't think it was gonna be like that. I just want to know like what.
No, you
I
can't register a car, though. That's why you came in, right?
Well, I want to settle the situation so that it won't happen again.
So you can register a car.
Yes.
What can you afford?
I want to see if I can at least do like half of it. I don't have any money right now, but I'm willing to go on a payment plan and hopefully pay it when I start working in June. I already have a job. The training doesn't start till June, so.
Yeah. You have any children?
Yes.
How many?
Just one.
How old?
She's 1 year and 6 months.
What's your name?
Mia.
I'm going to help you get a new start. But promise yourself, don't promise me, promise yourself you're going to be more responsible in the future.
I will.
Particularly when it comes to this. I mean, these are not crimes of moral turpitude. This is just pure negligence. Makes absolutely no sense what you did, just abandoning the car. So I can't let you go scot-free. But it's not going to serve any useful purpose for me to fine you something that you can't pay because you're not going to do it. Because whatever I say to you today, you say, okay, I'll try, and you're not going to be able to do it. So I'm going to do what I think makes sense, okay? I'm going to fine you $100.
Okay.
How much time do you need to pay it?
At least 2 weeks.
All right, I'm going to give you a month,
Okay, thank you.
okay? And if you can't pay it, we're not changing our phone number. Be sure to call.
Okay.
I understand that maybe you won't be able to do that in a month. You hear? So if you can't, call up and say, I need more time.
Okay.
You promise to do that?
Yes.
You're going to keep this promise?
Yes, I am.
All right, think of your little daughter, okay? All right. Good luck.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Number 6. Dylan Waterman.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's see, you are from West Warwick,
Yes.
and you come to Providence to go through red lights, huh?
I was bringing my grandfather to my aunt's house, and I didn't want to go on the highway because it was raining. And I
Yeah.
can't see.
You were bringing your grandfather.
Yes.
Was there a special event, or was it just a visit?
He was down for like 3 or 4 weeks, so I was just bringing him back and forth from Seekonk to my house so he could see everybody.
Oh, he's from Seekonk?
No, he lives in Florida right now.
Oh, he lives in Florida?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So when he's down, I have to make sure he sees everybody.
Are you working?
Yes.
What do you do?
I manage at Sonic on Balto Road.
And what do you do? You're the manager?
Yes.
So you're a manager and you're a chauffeur.
Yes.
Why don't you chauffeur your grandfather?
Yes.
Hey, Charles, we're going through a red light. We're going to take a look at it. Do you remember this?
Yep.
You do remember it? Okay. And your grandfather was in the car?
No, I was coming home. Like I already dropped him off and I was going to work by this time.
Oh, so you did not endanger his life then?
No. He was already safe.
No, during this, do you have many conversations with your grandfather?
Yes. Every day.
Does he give you life's lessons, you know?
All the time.
Yeah, well, he does.
Yes. Yes, he does.
Like, for example, give us an example. What does he tell you?
Oh, he told me I should have stopped at the light. I told him about this because as soon as I ran it, I knew I ran it.
No, I'm not talking. I know he told you not to go through red lights, but what kind of life's lessons does he give you?
Saving money.
Save your money.
Yes. To make sure I'm set for life. To make sure I take care of him.
More people should listen to advice from their elders.
Yes, I should.
There's only one way to get experience. Right. You don't get it in a capsule.
No.
Right. What do you think, Inspector Carrigan?
Your Honor, she's guilty. I had the heart a little while ago. It's just gone now. No, Your Honor, you can't even see the signs in this, Your Honor. The signs are obstructed also, where it says, if Lisa put back the video on.
How many grandchildren does your grandfather have?
There's 6 of us, but then my mom has a brother that's not his, but he still takes those kids in. So there's like 12 of us.
You know, grandfathers, I can speak from experience because I'm a grandfather, obviously. So I said grandfathers have a special place and a special feeling toward their grandchildren.
This segment is a beautiful example of value alignment. The judge isn't looking at the law here, he is looking at the character. Psychologically, the judge is rewarding pro-social behavior. He sees a young woman caring for an elder, which signals empathy and responsibility. By discussing grandfathers, the judge steps out of his role and joins her in a shared narrative. He validates her role as a caretaker. This reinforces positive behavior. He is teaching her that being a good person, listening to elders, carries more weight in society than a minor traffic error.
Yes.
You know, so I know that I try to give my grandchildren advice. I think they listen. I'm not sure they hear. There's 2 different things: listening and hearing. You know?
Yes.
They say so. But I'm very fortunate that they conduct themselves in such a manner that's made me very proud. You know, they've all gone off and done wonderful things. So listen to your grandfather.
I will.
Based on the recommendation of Inspector Carrigan, the matter is going to be dismissed.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. Number 5. Roseanne, you have 2 red light violations.
I do. One I'm aware of.
Which one are you aware of?
The latter one that was at night on Friendship. I got scared because there was a homeless guy that hangs halfway in the street, and I blew by him because he scared me. Subsequently, he was hit a month later and killed. Yeah, he had a tendency of like standing halfway in the street to panhandle, and it was late at night, and I don't normally drive at night, and I was homeless at the time, so I panicked. So I'm responsible for that one, definitely.
Now, you look familiar to me. Did I ever meet you before?
You used to go to the Aurora Civic Association, and when I was in my 20s, I was just out of the military. I was hurt when I was home on leave, so I had to make a career change. So I started working at the Aurora Civic Association, and you were my biggest nemesis. I couldn't do anything right around you. The first time,
nemesis.
Yeah, you were. You scared the crap out of me. You sat at a long table, and I came up to pour the water, and that water, remember the single table? You guys would come up and sit single. That water went all the way down the head table, and you just looked at me. It was like I couldn't do anything right. And then one night you were having dinner with some people, and there were specials, of course. The chef's phenomenal. You had a question. I wasn't aware. And like I said, at the time, I was a brat. I was a sfachim. So you could tell you were miffed, but you were cool about it. You waited till after, and then you called me over like an uncle. And you basically said to me, look, no matter what you do in life, whether you like your job or not, you need to do it to the best of your ability. Because you said, you don't look like a stupid woman. So you said to me, just whatever you do in life, just make sure you give it 110%. And that stuck with me. Do you know that I became prolific in just remembering specials and learning everything I was supposed to do because I didn't want to look stupid ever again because of you. So, yeah, you taught me a valuable lesson in life that any job I ever did, I gave 110% to.
You were homeless at the time?
Yeah,
Let's pause right here. This is one of the most fascinating psychological turns I've ever seen in a courtroom. We started with a traffic violation, but we just uncovered a classic example of reframing a trauma trigger. Notice the word she used, nemesis. In psychology, a nemesis is usually an object of fear or a barrier. She admits the judge terrified her 30 years ago, but look at her body language now. She isn't shrinking away, she is leaning in. Why? Because she took a traumatic memory, feeling incompetent, spilling the water, and successfully converted it into a cornerstone memory for resilience. She didn't crumble under the judge's criticism years ago. She internalized his voice not as a critic, but as a standard for excellence. This is what we call post-traumatic growth. She used that stressful interaction to build a work ethic that survived her homelessness and her struggles. Now, watch the judge. He is shifting from the judicial role to the mentor role. This interaction validates her entire life struggle. It's no longer about a red light ticket. It's about a woman proving to her past nemesis that she survived and became strong. It is a powerful moment of human connection.
Yeah, I went through a situation where I was living. I didn't know anything about housing and disability housing, and I was hurt in the 80s, but I went to work. That's what we did, and I took my disability in 2016, and I didn't realize what those housings were like. And I had a woman who had a mental health disorder who started stalking me, and she attacked me, so I had no choice to save myself but to leave. But a lot of blessings came out of it. I got to meet Arlene Violet. I was in a wonderful substance abuse, abuse shelter, and now I have a home now, so I'm doing really well.
Are you working now?
I actually am an advocate. I work with people in the court systems because people in these housings, their profiles, you're either a drug addict or you have a mental health issue. I had none of the above. So to get help when I was in my situation, nobody cared, and nobody knew. And like no one knew about the VAWA Act, none of that. So I educated myself because no one would help me, and I had to become an advocate for myself. So I chose, instead of taking the other route of volunteering like I used to do, I decided to become a volunteer in the court systems and help people like myself.
I want to congratulate you on turning your life around and helping others.
Thank you.
All right, Roseanne, I'm going to charge you $35 court cost on each one of these offenses. So it's going to cost you $70. You're not going to be required to pay the $70. We have donations from people all over the world asking the court to use its discretion.
Oh, how sweet.
And those donations we call the Philomena Fund, named after my mom. So we're going to use $70 from the Philomena Fund to pay your $70 court cost. And I want to congratulate you on turning your life around. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for being a blessing.
And the fact that
Appreciate
you're helping others really resonates with me.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
And don't spill the water anymore.
I don't do that anymore. I just groom dogs. You can't mess that up. So
Good luck to you.
thank you. Have a great day. Thank you so much.
Number 4, Dian Bagura.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Mr. Bagura, your motor vehicle has been booted. You have 8 parking tickets, and you have not paid one of them. You owe $480 now with penalties and a $100 boot fee because your car's been booted. So I have to make 2 decisions. Number 1, whether or not I'm going to charge you the penalties, because the penalties were $320. So where are you from? You from Providence?
Yes, sir. I'm from Providence. I lived at this address for 2 years, and I moved to Kingston because I'm a student at URI. So once I moved, I wasn't getting anything in the mail. I knew about like 2 of these parking tickets, but after I just kind of like slipped my mind. I wasn't thinking about them, wasn't getting any mail, so.
Yeah. Where did you go to high school?
PCTA, right up the street.
And what are you studying now at the university?
I'm studying media, and I minor in public relations.
Media and public relations?
Yes, sir.
Well, let's see if you can help yourself using your media and public relations skills. Number 1, you make a good appearance. You're very respectful, and usually, get up there and people get a little irate. So if you had a magic wand right now, so you could wave that magic wand and have your dream job when you graduate from college, right? What job would you want?
Maybe like a music company, like Sony, like a record label, something like that. Record label, I would say.
So what have you done to pave the way for that?
Pave the way for that. I've done internships for URI at the Ryan Center.
Okay.
I've done help with media across the city. I do my own stuff. Like I learn. I'm kind of like a freelancer. I'm self-taught in a lot of things. So.
You have a good voice for media.
Thank you, sir.
You make a good appearance. You're going to a great university, so you got all the elements. The only problem is you got parking tickets. It's going to hold back your entire future. The boot fee is mandatory. It's $100.
Okay.
Are you working?
I mean, I wasn't working, but I have money saved up. I was working all summer, so.
I'm going to charge you for 3 overnight parking tickets. I'm going to charge you for.
Okay.
You had 8, so the 3 overnight parking tickets are going to cost you $60, and there's a mandatory boot fee of $100. Okay. So instead of $480, it's going to cost you $160. Did you save up to $480?
Yes, sir.
You did. You're going to leave here a rich man. You're a senior in college. You're out on your way. You represent yourself very well. You got overnight parking tickets. Quite frankly, I can't get excited about overnight parking tickets. And I understand now that you don't live there anymore, and that you didn't get the notices in the mail. I believe everything you said. You make a good appearance, and I'll give you one word of advice. You graduated from college now, so you're setting yourself for the rest of your life. So no life is like this, right? Every life you go up, you stop, then you go.
Here we see the halo effect in action. Because Ben is well-dressed, articulate, and respectful, attractive qualities, the judge unconsciously assumes he is also responsible and trustworthy, despite the 8 parking tickets. The judge engages in future self-visualization. He asks Ben to imagine his dream job. By doing this, he shifts Ben's focus from his current failure, the tickets, to his future potential, Sony Records. The judge is acting as a mentor, providing a scaffolding for Ben's self-esteem. He frames the fine not as a punishment, but as a small speed bump on the road to success.
Oh, sometimes you come down a little bit, then you get depressed. Right? Don't do that, right? You get there, right? But it's not like an express elevator, right? So if you have any setbacks, just don't quit, right? Stay with it, right? You get all the tools, use them, okay? According to your personality. You got it?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Appreciate it.
Number 3,
Kelly Zulika. Good evening, Kelly.
Hi,
Who's this with you?
my daughter.
All right, what is your name? Get close to the mic.
Ariana.
Ariana, beautiful name. Okay, you're here for one parking ticket.
Yeah,
Who was driving the car?
my husband.
Where is he? Is he here?
He's working.
Oh, he's working to support you and Ariana. Huh? All right, you're charged for parking in a prohibited area on Brown Street. Do you remember this?
Yes,
All right, what do you want to
I
tell
work in with
You work there?
yeah, I finished the job, no more job.
What do you do?
The mailing room and give it the package for the student.
Well, I think I can give you a break on one parking ticket. You're charged with parking in a prohibited area. This is up around Brown University. It's almost impossible to park there. So it's not something where you have several tickets and you are a repeat offender. So I'm going to leave you with a little extra money tonight. What do you think? Should I give your mother a break or not?
She
Huh?
deserves one. She puts up with me and my brother and my dad on the daily, so.
Every day she does this. Who's the worst one? You, your brother, or your dad?
Me.
You. Oh. What kind of problems do you give your mother? Come on, I want to hear this.
Well, sometimes when she asks me to help her, I kind of get a little bit lazy with it, and I just forget sometimes, or I just don't do it at all. And I kind of put her in a rough time, and she asks me to help her, and I just sometimes don't.
Like, do you make your own bed in the morning?
Sometimes.
So
Depends, cause
So when you don't make it, who makes it? Your mother.
I'll just go back home and sleep in bed and just do it. Depends on if I'm in a rush, cause sometimes I have to take the bus or she'll take me to school, so it depends.
Where do you go to school?
Nathaniel Green Middle, right down the street.
What do you want to be when you get older?
I'm stuck in between a few things, cause I actually am a really big fan of basketball. I play for the school basketball team and the recreation basketball team, so that's one reason sometimes I get lazy with helping her. And I'm a huge fan of Grey's Anatomy, the doctor show, so I'm kind of stuck in between basketball and being a doctor.
Oh. You got basketball here and being a doctor here, right? Okay. Now, what position do you play on the basketball team?
I'm point guard.
You're a point guard. Listen, sports are great, but the number of people who make it professionally, right, is 1%, even less. I think it's unbelievable, right? But you know that if you study hard, and help your mother, and get through school, that you can make a determination on an education, right? Through your the strongest quality you can have. It's one word. It's called perseverance. Now, perseverance means you never quit. Right? It means once you undertake something, you don't quit. So, I suggest to you set that being a doctor as a goal, and then every day think about it. Every day, that's your goal. Right? Which means you study hard. When you get tired at night, you still study. You don't say.
This is a fascinating dynamic called triangulation, but used positively. The judge inserts himself into the mother-daughter relationship as a benign authority. Teenagers often tune out their parents. The judge knows this. He uses his status, the robe, the bench, to reinforce the mother's values. He is creating a psychological contract with the child. By making the dismissal of the ticket conditional on the daughter's future success, he gives the child agency and responsibility. He is empowering the daughter to save the mother, which boosts the child's self-efficacy.
I'm too tired, I'm gonna go to bed, right? Get good grades, and someday you will be a doctor. I'm visualizing myself at your age. I was in the same situation. I wanted to be a lawyer. My parents didn't have any money, so I had to work. Right? Went to college, worked 3 jobs. Couldn't afford to go to law school. I taught school days and drove to Boston at night. So I just wouldn't quit. So don't quit. Remember that. Just don't quit. Remember that one word. Perseverance. Now your dad works nights?
No, he works from like I think 8 a.m. to around 5 p.m.
Long day. Long day. Well, you know, you have great parents, but you know what I think? I think they have a great daughter as well. Your daughter makes a wonderful impression.
Thank you.
You've done a good job
Thank you.
with her. Someday I want you to come back and say, Judge, I'm a doctor. You gonna do that? Okay, it's a deal now. All right, here's the deal. You're gonna do that, the case is gonna get dismissed.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Number 2.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your motor vehicle has been booted.
Yes.
You have a number of overtime parking tickets outside your house.
And I only had knowledge of 5, so when they told me it was that many, clearly they must be right. So I didn't realize it was that many.
All right, get close to the mic, please.
I didn't realize it was that many. I only had knowledge of the 5, so
Do you have a parking space for your vehicle?
no.
All right. You know you qualify to buy a parking pass,
Now I do.
which will allow you to park on the street for 1 year.
Yeah, now I do that. I heard you say it before, so.
Okay. You have 11 tickets. It's a total of $220. Those tickets tripled because they were not paid on time. So with penalties, it's $660.
Okay.
Do you have any children?
Yes.
How many?
1.
1? How old?
9.
9 years old. In school this morning?
No, September 4th he goes back.
Oh, okay. Few more days? My inclination is I'm going to charge you the originals, but I'm going to charge you half of the originals.
Okay.
Which will be $110 on your promise that you will buy the parking pass.
Oh, I will. Yeah, I've learned my lesson.
Okay. We're not here to make it difficult for you, right? So if you buy the parking pass, 1 year now you can park on the street.
Okay.
Okay. What's your child's name?
Americo.
Americo. That's a nice name.
Thank you.
What's his favorite subject?
He doesn't have one.
No?
No.
Might have been mine. Recess.
Well, here's what you want to do, you know. When I was a youngster, I lived up on Federal Hill, and it was a 5-minute walk down to the Providence Public Library. So my parents were born in Italy, so we didn't have any money. No one had any money. So if we went to Cranston, that was like a cross-country trip when I was a kid, right? So, but I traveled the world by going down to the library and reading books.
He likes reading.
So I was going to now encourage you, right? Buy him a book. Buy him a book.
Okay.
You know, get him away from the cell phone, looking at all those games. Let him read. Reading, he can see the world. He can listen to famous people. He can read biographies, right? And make sure he goes to college.
Okay.
That's the second thing. I won't dismiss these tickets unless he goes to college. I'm going to come back here in about 10 years and see if he goes to college.
Okay. So once I pay, will they take the boot off, or?
Yeah, they'll do everything at the
Okay.
window. They'll call a company for you.
Okay.
You have to pay a boot fee, however.
How much is that?
The boot fee is $100. It's a mandatory.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Good luck to
All
you.
right, thank you.
And finally, number 1. Good morning, Caitlin.
Morning.
All right, Caitlin, you went through a stop sign. And this is a mandatory hearing because you have this will be your 3rd violation in the last 18 months, which means that you qualify to have your license suspended, go to driver retraining, right? Pay $1,000 fine, right? All of those things. My inclination is I can enhance the fines, but I'm not going to do that, so.
Thank you.
How do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Honestly, I don't recall running the stops. He was on a motorcycle, and I just happened to look behind me and I saw him flashing me.
So what you're telling me is he had a clear, unobstructed view of you. He's behind you. I'm not sure if he saw me. Where was he? He was right behind me on a motorcycle.
But, yeah, so, I don't know. But I've had a ton of tickets the last, year or so.
Oh, I know. I have a record of them right here.
And most of them weren't from me. They were from my boyfriend.
Oh, is he still your boyfriend?
Yes, but he's in jail right now. So, and I'm struggling financially.
Do you have any children?
No.
Are you working?
Right now, all I do is I'm a delivery driver at Big Tony's Pizza in Providence. So that's my only job right now. I do have the $86 today for the stop sign, but
that's going to leave you broke. If you pay the 86, it's going to leave you broke, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
But
Well,
I have it if...
I'm not going to do that to you, okay?
Thank
What I'm going to fine you $86. I mean, your driving record is terrible. I'm going to give you a break and not enhance the fines. I could fine you $1,000 and suspend your license. I'm not going to do that.
Thank you.
And I'm not going to leave you broke either. So if you want, I'll put you on a payment plan. You can pay $10 a week if you want.
That would really help.
All right, can you help? That would help you, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you won't leave here broke without the $86. But pay the 10 a week.
I will.
And if you can't pay it, call us up and say, I'm broke this week, I can't pay the 10.
Yeah, because I already have a $100 ticket that I got for my license being suspended. He towed my car in Portsmouth. I live all the way in East Providence, so it was like an hour tow. And so I forgot to show up to court that day because I didn't have the money for the ticket. And I got something in the mail saying if I don't pay it by March 31st, then they're going to suspend my license. And that would be the third time in 6 months that my license has been suspended.
Caitlin, I think you need somebody to protect you from yourself. All right? And I don't want to make a judgment on your social life, but maybe you want to take into consideration who you're associating with.
Yeah,
right.
That's what everyone tells me.
Well, I'm going to join the chorus of everyone else, okay? I mean, you're still a young kid, and you got all these issues that really don't rise to the level of criminal offenses, but you're in courts for all of this. I'm going to take into consideration everything you just told me. I'm going to dismiss it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm going to reconsider what I just said. I'm going to dismiss
This
it.
is the heaviest case. We're looking at codependency and likely a cycle of emotional abuse. Caitlin has an external locus of control. She feels things happen to her boyfriend. Took the car, boyfriend got tickets, rather than her making choices. The judge realizes a fine won't help her. She is already broke. Instead, he attempts a pattern interruption. He uses a technique called mirroring, asking her to literally look in the mirror. He is trying to shock her into self-awareness. He identifies that her legal problems are actually symptoms of her relationship problems. His final tone isn't anger. It's urgent concern.
Dismiss it. With no cost. Don't come back.
Thank you.
Don't come back.
I appreciate it.
Try to help somebody else, but first, help yourself. You know, I mean, you're a young person. You gotta say, what am I doing with my life? Right?
Yeah.
Look in the mirror and say, what am I doing to myself? What am I doing here?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, any issues that you may have in your life, address them. Get some help. There are people who help people who have any kind of issues. I got a sense that you may have some issues that you have to address. Address them. Do you hear me?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay, address those issues.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.